Tashi Deli. Must have understood that. Well, good evening, everybody. And thank you for coming out tonight. My name is Roy Somerville. Roy Somerville. I'm the pastor here at Queensway Baptist Church. I was born and raised in Northern Ireland. Ireland. Which is why I have a funny accent. I lived in Belfast, which is most famous for having the shipyard that built the Titanic. But just to be clear, I did not help build it. I came to Canada when I was 18 with such a thick Irish accent. That no one could understand me. I couldn't ask for a coffee in a donut shop without the donut person looking at me as if I came from a different planet. I never dreamed that one day I would be a pastor. And have to talk for a living. Our church is multicultural. We have people in our church from all over the world. Irish, German, Spanish, Latin America, Caribbean, Chinese, Korean, Sri Lankan, Tibetan, and tonight, more Tibetans. We love our community. And we do all sorts of things to reach out to our community, to meet our neighbors and let them meet us. And that's the point of this Tibetan night. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the evening. She did great. All right, thanks.
A long time ago, there was a king called Solomon. He was famous for his wisdom. One day, two women came to him to settle an argument. The first woman said, "Your Majesty, this woman and I live in the same house. Recently I had a baby. 3 days later, she also had a baby. When I tried to feed my baby this morning, I found that he was dead. When I looked carefully, I saw that the baby wasn't mine at all. He was this woman's baby." He must have died during the night. She must have taken my son while I was sleeping and put her dead baby in my arms. Then the other woman said, "The dead baby is your son. The life baby is mine." "No," the first woman said. "The dead one is yours, and the life one is mine." And so they argued back and forth before the king. Then the king said, "Let's get the facts straight. Both of you claim that your baby is alive and the dead one belongs to the other. All right, guard, bring a sword." So a sword was brought to the king. The king said, "Put the baby here." "Guard, cut up the baby and give a half to each woman." The second woman said to the first woman, "Okay, the baby will be neither yours nor mine." "Divide them between us." But the first woman cried out, "Oh no, your Majesty." "Give her the baby. Don't kill him." Then the king said, "Give the baby to the first woman." I can tell that she is the real mother. She loves him and wants him to live. She would rather give up the baby than to see him killed. Word of the king's wisdom spread quickly throughout the country. All the people were impressed with King Solomon. They knew that his great wisdom was from the Almighty God. Solomon did not ask God for long life or riches for himself. He asked for wisdom to know right from wrong. We all need wisdom in our daily lives. Now we will sing a song about wisdom for you. It is about a wise man building his house on the rock. And a foolish man building his house on sand. You will see what happens when the rain comes down and the flood water comes up.
The wise man built his house upon the rock. The wise man built his house upon the rock. The wise man built his house upon the rock, and the rain came tumbling down. The rain came down and the floods came up. The rain came down and the floods came up. The rain came down and the floods came up, and the wise man's house stood firm. The foolish man built his house upon the sand. The foolish man built his house upon the sand. The foolish man built his house upon the sand, and the rain came tumbling down. The rain came down and the floods came up. The rain came down and the floods came up. The rain came down and the floods came up, and the foolish man's house went down.
The house in the psalm is like our lives. If we build our lives on the rock, which represents truth, we will stand firm and be able to face the challenges, difficulties, and disappointments in life.
아니 어디 강천고를나 무천고를 가서 장고천고를 했어라. 아니 장고요에나 아니 수수 가지가 강에 옛날에 동해 옛날에 정말 묘차게 됐어. 장고치고래.
The truth will bear fruit in our lives.
또 장고치고에나 남양상래다 어디라.
And we shall be filled with love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control.
아니 먼저 장고시와에나 아니 니냥도 딱 강경을나 안 세와 경고래다. 닝제 조래 장경 조래 수수기 생반녀고래 투바게 말에라래 증에 말에 정말치기치라고 거치오래라다.
We invite you to come to our services and programs where we can learn about wisdom and truth.
먼저들 정말 종교에 초반 장로 정매기 경쟁이 먼저들 강 장고에서 시랍당 장고체당 인지 정말 장고에서
Dene chawa
싶어네